You see how they match up on paper. Now let's see how they match up when it counts inside the squared circle. 3 5-minute rounds. Wow, he caught one there. Did Acker, a nice short left. Now, Acker's actually undefeated in Valor, coming off of a nice win over Brian Anderson at Valor 3 in San Diego.
What a fight that was. And LeBrun, I don't know, right now he looks a little impatient. I mean, again, this is his first professional fight right now. We got to remember that. Going in against, talk about experience.
Yeah, you got to be careful when it's your first fight and you got those nerves. It can blow you up and gas you out quickly if you're not remembering to do things like take the time to breathe. And you'd be surprised how many times fighters forget to breathe when they're in there.
Well, both men locking up right now, getting caught in the ropes right now. A little frantic right now in the corner.
Yeah, jockeying for position. Acker trying to do, you know, like some fighters have said, not coming in with a specific game plan. Acker does have one. He's going to strike to try and set up the takedown, and then he feels that that is where he can control the fight and finish him on the ground.
The jiu-jitsu right now, we're seeing some kicks come into play right there. Right to the side, right to the kidney area.
Yeah, he's been training his kickboxing as well. There you see some of that Muay Thai to set up his jiu-jitsu if he's able to get him down. Nice extension, nice flexibility out of Acker, and you got to think with a gymnastic background that Travis has got to be pretty flexible in his own right.
Well, he's got to be pretty impressed right there. I mean, both these guys are going to be matching up very well together with these kicks, with the extensions, like he pointed out earlier on there. Wow, what a shot that was.
That was right on the jaw. Beautiful, but man, did Acker ever just shake that off. Seemingly had no effect.
I think he's just got that adrenaline's flowing right now, you know. One of these things when these guys get in the rings, talking to a lot of these guys, you know, they'll feel the pain after the match. You know, that adrenaline is just pumping when they're in that ring and thousands of people, as we see here at Valor 4.
Yeah, that left, you know, by LeBrun tested the whiskers of Acker, a test that he passed with flying colors. And now a little bit of a receipt there by Acker, but in trying to follow up with more offense. But thus far, Acker hasn't taken the opportunity to try and secure a takedown.
No, and, you know, I think LeBrun is very, you know, he may be a little impatient, but he's very cautious right now.
Acker going to those inside leg kicks. That one was checked by LeBrun and now answering back. So both these guys kind of mirroring their offense thus far in round one.
Absolutely. Not a contrast of style whatsoever. Very similar. We were talking about the gymnastics, and we're seeing that right now with the flexibility of both men.
So we're halfway home here in round one. Kind of a feeling out process, but both men are successfully scoring with strikes. And it's been exciting. Look out here. I think Travis lost his footing there, heading into the ropes, and referee Christian Wellish is going to restart him. Got to mention, great to see Christian in there, guest referee. He's a great heavyweight competitor. Actually beat Tom Howard in the first round with a choke last time we were here in Cache Creek, and he has been recently signed to a UFC contract, so bright things ahead for Christian Wellish as well.
We wish all the best to Christian, and it's good to see a referee in there, you know, that no pun intended, takes no punches. You know, I mean, this guy's obviously definitely an authority figure, as is all referees in Valor.
So there you see again, yeah, absolutely. When you have MMA in a ring and they get too close to the ropes, the referee will restart them in the exact same position, and that's what you see here. Troy Acker working out of the half guard of LeBrun. Now LeBrun with a butterfly hooked in there with that with the right leg, and now back into a full guard, going to maybe close it up.
Trying to do so right now.
So absolutely, Chris. So yeah, you know, although Acker well schooled in jiu-jitsu, LeBrun showing some great skills on the ground here, securing the guard.
Well, you know, right now Acker's trying to land those punches in, trying to get any sort of offense he possibly can right now. But once again, the guard coming into play, as mentioned earlier by LeBrun. What?
That was an attempt at a scissor sweep there. He crossed the legs. He was going to try and reverse the position. So nice attempt there to improve his position by LeBrun. But now looking for the ankle. He was looking for a heel hook.
Wow. That could have been lights out right there. I mean, LeBrun was lucky to get out of that one. On his back now, like a turtle here.
So as you see, when Acker gets you down, he is going to work for the submission and try and finish it. Christian Wellish, referee, telling Troy to stand up. We're back to square one with only seconds to go here in round one, Chris.
Yeah, we're counting down right now. 8 seconds. Right now the referee broke him up, but both men on their feet in the closing seconds of round one. Look at this. Oh! and the bell just saved by the bell.
Yeah, and it looked like a little extracurricular activity there at the end. You know, it was a very even round, but I wonder if LeBrun may be doing enough with that last-minute flurry to win over the judges and perhaps take the first round. Chris, take us through some of the action here.
Well, right here we see LeBrun with the guard, but you know, it was just those closing seconds of the round, right before we heard the bell. LeBrun just unloading with a flurry of shots, but again, like you said, saved by the bell as we start round 2. Wow.
Nice finish to round 1 by LeBrun. Can he keep that momentum going? Starts off with a leg kick. Both guys really seem to respect each other. You know, fools rush in. Neither guy wants to make a costly mistake here.
Well, absolutely not. You know, I was pointing out earlier on that there was a little bit of impatience, you know, in the body language of LeBrun. But you know, I retract a little bit. I mean, he is very cautious right now.
Right now, LeBrun, the southpaw, always presents an interesting challenge when you face a southpaw fighter. As Acker may find out the hard way, but a nice kick right to the midsection really snapped it off there.
Snapped it off right there, but you know, again, ultimately, it appears no effect by LeBrun. I mean, he's focused with some shots of his own now.
And now, yeah, using these front kicks almost like a jab to keep his opponent at a distance and then follow up as he did overhand.
Oh, wow, look at this. Flurry right now coming into play as we saw in the closing seconds of round 1.
Yeah, that was a nice knee by LeBrun, and he is like a shark smelling blood in the water. He's pouring it on, but he might be punching himself out here, too.
Absolutely right. I mean, those are taking a lot out of him physically.
He's connecting now, though. Acker trying to weather the storm.
Oh, what a shot that was! And that's it! What an upset! What an upset! His first professional fight, and look how ecstatic he is!
Wow, just with a backflip. He's flipping out, literally. What a win. It looked like Acker was weathering the storm, and then out of nowhere, bam, with the left hook. Let's take a look at it.
Unbelievable. Right there, we see a left jab right to the head, but this was it. LeBrun, in his first professional fight, just took it to Acker. We see a right hand land right there, and there it was, out of nowhere. What a victory this was for LeBrun, his first professional bout out of Medford.